Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, welcome into your reading, guys. This reading will be for the new year, the month of January 2021 for you. Okay, let's see what your new energies look like for the new year. The month of January 2021, how does it look to you? What is happening? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, let's call upon a divine guide, angel, ancestor, my spirit guide into this reading for you. And let's see what your main three energies are in the month of January 2022 looks like. If I said 2021 by mistake, please forgive me, guys. But it's 2022, January 2022. What kind of energies are coming towards you or is going to be near you? What is that kind of energy you will be looking at for yourself? Now again, this is a general reading, guys, so take what resonates and leave the rest of the story. But definitely take the guidance so that you can work on your shortcomings as well. Okay, that's why I do the readings, because I want my subscribers to benefit from all the mistakes, understanding of their mistakes, whatever that they do or not doing around this portion in time, should be cleared up, right? If understanding is better, guidance is there, then you're able to take hold of a lot of things that possibly otherwise would be difficult, right? Now, I've got two cards in here and I'm going to take them both in here. Okay. And one of them flew out in the reverse. So I'm going to let that be the way it is. Okay. Now, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Bottom is commitment, event. Okay. So there is some kind of a new stuff that is happening or will happen in the month of January for you. Okay. For some, it could be a new job, a new commitment towards a new profession, new learning, anything that requires your dedication and your commitment to that. Okay. It also could be with regards to relationship, personal, professional. It also could be with regards to buying something new, right? Some kind of new stuff that you will be quite happy, signing on the dotted lines. So there is something new is what I'm getting, friends and guides. Yeah, you will get a lot of, look at this, guys. Status quo, friends and family, right? So you have been stuck in a place, you want to expand out of that situation. You want to go towards a new direction in your life for which you will receive help. You will receive help towards the new direction, towards the new commitment, towards something new in your life. That could also be for, some new academic course, learning, job, anything that, will help you to move forward, right? So you have been definitely been stuck in one situation for a very long time from where you want to move. It's a simple, right? And for which you will require to possibly take responsibility and be accountable for that new situation in your life, Taurus, which is important for you. So like I said, it could be a new business, it could be a new job situation, it could be a new personal commitment towards a relationship, It could be a commitment towards further studies, academic courses, anything that will help you to move out of an old stuck situation is what I'm getting. Okay. Now, with this, you have the milestones. So there are two events, right? This is also an event that is showing up in your life, and that's a milestone. So there is something that you want to achieve. And whatever that you were setting out to do or you're thinking about doing will be a milestone in your life, Taurus. Okay. Now, with that, you have some, I would say, fear about the situation as well that you will be experiencing in your consciousness. It won't be easy. Like, it's not something that it comes to you and you're ready to take on that challenge or that new situation. You will have some kind of fear. And this is more of your shadow energy I'm getting in your consciousness, right? That whether you will be able to do that, whether you will be able to move forward, whether you'll be able to achieve that success, right? And that kind of, it's more about fear, right? Which is creating a lot of cloudiness, or will be creating, sometimes you will feel that pull towards that shadow energy of fear as well, right? Because you are moving towards some kind of a situation that will be considered in your own personal life, or even a professional life, as a milestone, as a victory, as an achievement, something, right? And that could create that panic within you as well, in your subconscious. And then you have intention, and then the spirit card for directions, right? That has come out in the reverse. So somewhere, like I said, you are hiding things, right? Your intention is not to reveal that situation right away, is what I'm getting, because you're scared that, sometimes you have that superstition, right? A lot of us have that. If you tell something, if you let people know, and then if that doesn't happen, then you feel bad, right? So it's more about that kind of a situation is what I'm getting. So you're trying to hide that situation. You're not willing to tell people about whatever that milestone, because you're scared that your success might be hampered, is more what I'm getting, guys, right? Your success might be hampered. So you're trying to keep things under cover more so, right? You don't want people to know about it. You don't want to open up the whole story right now. So you're like keeping it concealed more about that situation, because right here, right, you fear that your success could be tampered with as well. But anyways, we'll see. The energies can change, right? So let's look into the milestone here and see what's going on. But as of now, that's the energy I'm getting, because you want to be happy with something, right? And you don't want others to come and hamper your success. Please talk to me about the milestone. So you are feeling that energy, that you need to keep things under cover. You don't need to tell everybody right now. Please talk to me about the milestone here. Some of you could be even having that knowledge that you could be rewarded. There could be a ceremony. There could be an award function for some of you. That could be a milestone in your life, right? But at the same time, you don't want people to know about that right away, because you feel scared about the fact that what if you don't get an award? Simple, right? What if you don't get an award? Then, you don't have anything to tell people, right? So, or somebody could come in your way and stop your success story, right? So that's why you feel the need, Taurus. What I'm getting in the month of January, you feel the need that you have to keep quiet about the whole situation. You don't want to tell people about that. Okay, we'll see. Let's move forward. Some kind of an achievement, celebration. Please talk to me about the dark thoughts. So you are it's more like taking precaution with the situation is what I'm getting more, right? You are being very, hold on guys, one of my cards just flew out. It's more like you're taking precaution on the situation here. Because, yeah, right there, I got it. Because you are, like I said, you're scared about whether you can achieve that success story in your life or that success, right? So, yeah, so you want to keep things under cover as of now. Please talk to me behind the mask and spirit card in the reverse. Or maybe some of you have been having this fear of your own success story, right? For which you have been having dark thoughts in yourself that, no, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And you're just, dreaming about it, or you're thinking about it, right? So for which it is also a probability here that you have been out of touch with your own spiritual self, where you have been hiding a lot of things because of fear, because of that kind of a situation. So it's something in the month of January that you will understand in yourself as well, right? For which you have to, that you have been hiding a lot of things. You have not been expanding yourself. You have not been able to expand. You have not been able to move forward. It's because of your own fear situation. That also could be a part of the story here, guys, okay? Now, over here, the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So there is some kind of a drama you're scared about in the month of January, right? There could be personality clashes. There could be constant argument, fight, bickering over petty matters, right? But it's also a learning lesson with the Eight of Swords and the Tower. Yeah. And that is where you are with the Page of Wands. You are trying to arrive at a solution in here, right? How to change that situation. You're thinking about some kind of a creative solution to the whole situation as to how you can shift that energy out of your own environment, situation, everything, right? So you're working on that. You do know that you will require a lot of courage to move past a situation that there could be an upheaval over here, right? But you know that this could be a risky situation for some of you because you will have to face a lot of upheaval if you want to expand, if you want to move forward, because like the Eight of Swords, that's the reason you have been quiet about this situation, because somewhere you are fearing this drama or this conflict. That there will be a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. That's why you have been quiet about a situation, where you haven't really worked on changing this situation, because you, like I said, you fear the worst, right? You fear the worst, that if you move something which you want to move, which you want to change. But if you do that, if you move, if you change, whatever that situation, there will be a lot of upheaval that will happen in your life, right? So, which is why you have been very quiet, even though, you have been going through this drama, you have been going through this learning lesson in your life, because somewhere you are also realizing, Taurus, that by neglecting the situation of change, or by ignoring the situation of change because you are scared to take that risk, of your own understanding, you will have to go through this situation, because until you can change that situation, until there is a movement, this conflict, this drama will not stop, will not end. So, you could be quiet about it because, like I said, you are in a toxic situation for some of you, but at the same time, you're not realizing how to work with that. How do you change that situation? What do you do? Right? And this is where you are, you have stopped expanding yourself, more so is what I'm getting. You have stopped expanding yourself because of the situation where you're scared about, this whole thing turning in a different direction, and that you will have to face a lot of music, if you do something like that. So this is where you kind of, are learning your lesson. You're also learning a lesson in here about this situation, and you know that until you do something about it, professional or personal, until you make a movement or a change happens, this drama, this conflict, this situation will not improve, and it will continue. Because there could be a lot of situation you have been quiet on, you have not liked it, but again, you haven't said it, you haven't expressed your feelings. It's only because you are scared that if you do something like that, you will stir up the honest nest kind of a situation, right? But we'll see. So with the milestone, guys, you get the Chariot, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So you're feeling, it's a situation where what I'm getting is that you want to achieve something better in your life, right? But there is a lack of self-esteem in you that you have been holding on to, where you fear that you won't get it. And some of you could be tired of that situation, where you feel that you have worked and worked and worked, and yet you haven't got your reward, right? And that could be out of some kind of, feeling that you need to let that go. You need to let that go, because until you let that go, until you can relieve yourself of that kind of a feeling where you feel extremely tired and burnt out, you will not be able to cross over that milestone. So there is a cycle. You reach the 10, right? So there is a cycle that will close in the month of January or moving a little forward, where you will be able to get out of that situation, which is where you have been feeling extremely tired and heavy within yourself. Because you want that success, you want that victory, but you are, you're not getting it, right? So that cycle needs to close, which is where, the change of direction has to happen for that cycle to close, right? The change of direction has to happen. And this could be where you have to intuitively work on your emotional part of the story. Because with the Chariot, that you want to take a different direction in your life. You're thinking about it, you're working on that situation, because there could be a situation where you want the victory, but then there is also an emotional health situation here as well for some of you, right? But you want to move, right? And intuitively you want to close that old cycle which you have not been able to move forward with, in order to move forward with a new direction or towards a new direction in your life. So with the Two of Wands, guys, you're very intuitively working on something brand new in your life, something that brings in a change of direction towards a new situation in your life, right? So there could be a lot of intuitive planning. You might not be talking about it, but you're thinking about the situation. You're not moving right now, but you're working on that situation where you can balance your emotional health as well, right? For some of you, because with the self, where you could have been feeling very drained emotionally. For some of you, you could be lacking in your self-esteem, where you have paid too much attention towards your image, right? Where you have worked too hard to retain your image in the society, and that situation has today made you realize that you're not getting anything out of it. So, this is the time where you're coming back to your understanding, Taurus, that you need to change your direction, your understanding. You need to work on that change of direction in your life in here, more so what I'm getting. Please talk to me about the Chariot, because with this, it's like, it's an emotional part of the story, right? How do you manage the emotional? Because you could have been drained, like I said, emotionally. Also, some of you guys could have been drained here with the Ten of Wands, right? Yeah, the Hanged Man in the reverse, right? But you're stalling the situation here. You are working on that situation, because okay, this is also, yeah, see the Judgment, in order to start something new in your life, in order to take a decision. So you are in a planning stage in the month of January, right? Because you also know, with the Hanged Man in the reverse, guys, you also know that in order to move towards a new situation in your life, you will have to go through a lot of sacrifices, right? You will have to get rid of the old. You have to start working on something new. So that requires a lot of um understanding, how you do it. Like, what is the planning? What kind of planning is required here in order to let go of the old and moving forward towards something new, where you have to be emotionally very balanced as well, is very important for you, right? So this is where you are stalling the situation, right? But you are constantly working on that situation as the dark night of the soul. Many of you will be going through a lot of dreams download that could happen in the month of January, giving you new ideas, telling you what you need to do. A lot of downloads could be coming back to you around this month of January. So pay attention, some of you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, guys, okay? Please talk to me about the Two of Wands here, because lot of downloads can happen around this portion in time in the month of January, where you will know exactly, like it's coming to the place where you will understand exactly how to balance yourself, right? With the Six of Pentacles, how to balance your give and take, how to balance your monetary situation, right? Because some of you could have been drained monetarily, where you have given away too much. And not just monetarily, you could have given your emotions, you could have given your time, you could have given money to certain situation. Yeah, and that always you have been juggling with that situation, right? How to give, what to give, how much to give, and you want to be fair with everybody, right? So if you give something here, you have to give something there. So there has been a constant juggling with this give and take situation in your life. That could be a possible cause for your stress, where you have been trying to keep up with every situation. You have been trying to keep up with everybody's, making everybody happy, right? Trying not to ignore or neglect anybody, but that could have also taken a toll on your emotion, because when you're constantly doing something like that, your own emotion is affected, because you're constantly juggling with your emotions as well, your money, your time, your emotions, everything, to keep everybody happy. Do you follow what I'm saying? Which in fact has taken a toll on your own emotional health, Taurus. So this is where let's see, please talk to me about the Ten of Wands. So this is where you're coming to that close of that cycle, is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Six of Wands, right? You're coming to the end of that cycle. See, from the 10 to the 6, you have taken a lot of steps backward, right? Because you're closing that cycle in order to bring back your own confidence. With the 6 and 6, there is a transition, there is a movement in here. So you're trying, okay, what I'm getting, guys, over here. Yeah, the wheel. Yeah, you have, with the Ten of Wands, you have drained your confidence. Your confidence, your self-esteem, everything has been suffering, right? Everything has been suffering. Because somewhere, like I said, you have been too busy, Taurus, at the risk of your own emotion. You have been too busy trying to help other people, trying to keep everybody happy, right? And this is where you are intuitively, planning a new direction in your life, because you have realized, or you will be realizing, that your emotional health has gone through a lot of damage because of this situation, because you have been constantly juggling, and that has affected your own confidence in life as well, where you want to take a step, you just want to close that cycle, and you want to begin a new transition towards your own confidence in life, towards your own victory. That will be your milestone, right? Please talk to me about the milestone. That would be your victory. That would be your milestone. That is something that you're looking at, the Four of Swords, right? This is what you are planning. You're working on that situation in the month of January. Yeah, justice. Very logically, what is fair for you? What is just for you? What do you need to do? Because you could be feeling that energy. What I'm getting, guys, is you could be feeling that energy within yourself, where you're coming to your realization that you have not done justice to your own self, right? And this is where you're coming to terms with your own understanding in the month of January, that it's time for you to work on your own achievement in life, on your own success, on your own confidence. So, in the month of January, towards the beginning, you will be totally working on this energy, not saying anything, right? Taking your time to heal from a lot of situations as well, going through a lot of failures in life that you could have experienced, but taking a break from everything so that you can revive your own energy here as well. Please talk to me about the Hanged Man in the reverse. So that's where you are pausing. You are stalling all the situation because you are working for your own success now. You're realizing that your success is important to you. Your own victory is important to you, right? This is where boy. This is where you are coming to your understanding that and it's a very spiritual understanding, let me tell you that. It's a lot of divine guidance that you will be receiving. You know that you have faced a lot of trials and tribulations, Taurus. And this is where, you had a lot of resilience within yourself to go through a lot of trial and tribulations in your life, and you're going through that situation. It's a very spiritual part of the story, right? Where you have faced it all, right? You have faced crisis, you have faced your duty, a lot of crisis with your duty, a lot of things that is related with your fate, right? And you have been very strong about that, right? You have not given up because you have believed in yourself that whatever the problems are or whatever the situations are in your life, that you're slowly coming to terms with, right? In order to bring back your emotional health as well, that it's time to free yourself from all the trials and tribulations that you have been fighting with a lot of confidence in yourself. You haven't given up on your trials, on your tribulations. You have been fighting. You had a lot of resilience to hold on to a lot of situation in your life as well, Taurus, right? But the sacrifice part of the story today that you are going to get the understanding or the download is that it's okay that all that happened, but now it's the time to be free from that. It's time to get away from that, right? All the trials and tribulations that you had worked on in your life, it's time to move. Yeah, the High Priestess, right? Your subconscious mind with the Hanged Man. So your subconscious mind will be directing you, telling you that yes, you have gone through a lot of crises, you have faced a lot of challenges, you have done your duty. In times of crisis, you have stood with a lot of resilience, right? But now is the time to let it go. So your subconscious mind is very active on this situation, and you will get a lot of download on that particular subject. Please talk to me about the Six of Pentacles. That you need to bring back your own emotional health here. You want to be free of all that trials now. You want to be free. Yeah, see the star. You want to detach yourself from all that unbalanced situation where, people intuitively, you have been trying to help people. Intuitively, you have always been a very helpful person, right? Whoever has come to you, you have never said no to them. You have always managed to do your duty. You have always managed to give a lot. even at the cost of your own time and emotions to people. So, which is good. But now you're realizing that, you need to detach from that situation. You need to work on your own independence here as well. See, wine. Yeah, there is a lot of maturity that you are understanding, lot of development over time, right? It's been brewing, but now it's coming to the stage where you have matured. Your understanding has matured, or you are becoming more matured with your understanding about this whole situation, Taurus. Right? Please talk to me about the Six of Wands, that you have to detach yourself from all this situation. Hold on, guys. My card again just flew out again. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, to be forward on your track, to move past all that situation in your life that you have been attached with, because that has stopped your success, because you have been too busy with other situations where you have not worked for your own achievement or victory, right? So now you're coming to the point of your understanding that no, you need to detach yourself from all that situation, and you need to work for your own movement, your own thing, where you want to move, what you want to do in life, right? Where you want to achieve your milestone. What is a victory you're looking for around this portion in time? So, yeah, so clearly you are working on a plan in here, right? With the Four of Swords. Please talk to me about the Four of Swords. You are thinking about it very hard, right? You are working on this energy in the month of January. You will see this energy is catching up with you a lot. Yeah, the moon, right? Where you will again, there is a lot of intuitive energy that I'm getting, right? A lot of intuitive energy of this situation, of what you need to do, how you need to move forward. So in the month of January, at least in the beginning, you will be going through a lot of intuitive energy, guys, where you will be detaching yourself and you will be moving towards something in your intuitive self that you feel more attracted to, right? Please talk to me about the moon, because this is where there could be a lot of creative expression as well in your understanding, right? A lot of creativity could be jumping out. Yeah, see the Emperor and the Snake, right? Where you have been caught up with a lot of deception in your life. People have deceived you because they probably have taken hold of your compassionate nature, Taurus. They know that you are very compassionate, right? You are very sympathetic. You love to help people. You are good with people. You want to be kind with people. You are very tender as a human being in yourself, right? And this is where people have taken a lot of advantage over your personality, right? They have taken a lot of advantage over your personality. So now you're coming to the point of your understanding that you need to take your power back as the Emperor. From all those people, from all those situations who have deceived, betrayed, backstabbed you, kept you in a very toxic situation, did not allow you to move forward, right? And you were kind of being enslaved towards that situation in your life, right? Where some of you could have been given some silent treatment, right? Making you feel very low about your own self-esteem. They have not been talking to you. They have been trying to uh, play their toxicity with you as well. So now what a spirit is saying, it's okay. It's okay what you have done, what has happened in your life, but now it's time to move past the situation. So taking back control, you have to initiate your leadership here in order to fight this situation off. So you have to be very strong, you have to be very disciplined, and you have to be very, very firm over this situation, Taurus, so that people do not take advantage of you anymore. That's what they're trying to tell you here, guys. That don't let people take advantage of your goodness, your tenderness, your compassionate self. Don't let people take advantage of that anymore. No, because if you have already done that mistake, but now it's time to detach yourself, free yourself from that situation to move past. But at the same time, you do know that your milestone will be there, will happen, but it will happen after you take back control of your own power from people who are very toxic in your life at this point in the month of January. Okay, let's move into the next part, guys. So with dark thoughts, you have Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and Ace of Cups. Right? So with this toxic situation, what I'm getting, guys, you have had a lot of dark thoughts because you have been under a lot of toxicity. Let me put it like that. You have not been able to understand yourself. People or situations have kept you very toxic, right? They have always been betraying you behind your back. But, because it also could be because some of them have been jealous of you, have been jealous of your individuality, right? But at the same time, this is where you possibly could be having a lot of fear because you know that the situation does exist, that there is a lot of toxic situation that you have to take control of, right? So with the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and the Ace of Cups, you want to move away from that injustice in your life. That could be with money, with power, with emotions. Because you feel that you haven't really, you haven't got justice with your own emotional self. Your emotions have suffered. You want to have a new beginning with your emotional self. You want to feel happy. You want to get rid of that fear. You want to get rid of that toxicity. You want to be free and feel light about your own situation in life, right? Not being worried about your abundance, your fortune. Logically, you have been very worried about that situation. It could be which has been very unjustful in your case, where your emotions have gone through a period of stress and burden as well, right? So you want to get rid of that feeling, basically, right? Please talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune because this toxicity, has really, it's something that you have to take control of. And this is where you're feeling that pull, that urge, right? Please talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune, that you have to take control of situations or people in your life who have been very toxic with you, right? And see, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun and the Empress. So you're liberating yourself from a very emotionally attached situation is what I'm getting, right? Okay, this is your energy, the Empress, right? And the Sun. So you have understood that you have suffered. Your abundance, your growth, your own prosperity, your own spiritual growth has suffered because of this situation, right? Where you wanted a lot of abundance in your life, but there has been a lot of emotional attachment along with that abundance, along with that money, or with a family, or with somebody in your life, which is where you want to liberate yourself from that situation and free yourself and turn your wheel. Where you have been you have been working too hard for your abundance in life. Okay, you have broken your back to keep others happy, basically. Again, very emotionally attached. This is what you do when you love somebody in your life and you want to make them happy. You want to bring in the best thing for them. You want to put the best food on the table for them. You want to buy the best quality of goods for them, right? And for which you have been working and working, where you have bent your back so hard, that you're literally on the ground trying to keep the fire burning so that others can stay warm in your life, right? That is where you felt that you can bring in a lot of abundance in your life. But this is where the situation is changing, or will change, where you will understand that it's time to liberate yourself from that situation where you have been trying to please other people, keep the fire burning, and bring in a lot of wealth and happiness towards those who you have been emotionally attached with, right? And as the hermit, you are moving away from that situation, or you will be. That's where the detachment is coming. That's where the liberation is coming, where you are now more focused upon your own understanding, your own soul consciousness. You're being very analytical. Let me put it like that. You're being very analytical about the whole situation. You're not just doing it because you feel the need to do it, but you're going through a lot of analytical process before you do this work, because this is a soul searching of your own, doing your own analysis in your life, right? So it's a lot of conscientious effort to re-evaluate the whole situation and work towards your own betterment, where you can reorganize yourself once again, right? Because this is where you have been too busy, too focused, keeping yourself tied up with people and situations, but where you have not been able to organize your own self. So in the month of January, towards the middle of January, guys, you will realize this. You will come to your realization that it's time to take back your own control. And this is something very conscientiously you will be working on, liberating yourself from that situation where you have bent your back, killed yourself to keep other people happy. Right? Please talk to me about the justice. And this is, when you want things to be fair for you. You want a fair situation. See, the King of Sword and Justice. Yeah. You want things to be fair because there has been an injustice in your life. So again, very analytically, logically, you're working towards your own justice. Some of you could be even actually going in for a legal solution, right? Some of you could be taking the help of a person associated with some kind of legalities in life. Or if not, you by yourself, it is, you're kind of re-understanding your own justice system for yourself. What is fair for you? What is just for you? Right? Because karma has been served for you, Taurus. Now you want to start another karma for yourself. That karma which is just and fair in your case. So you are definitely working on that energy, or you will be working on that energy to do things, to think about things which you feel is just for you. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Very logically, very analytically, right? Very, very analytically. Getting a breakthrough for your own success in life. And you know why that's happening? That's happening, guys, is because you are detaching yourself from all kinds of negative, toxic situations of emotions that kept you tied up in a place where you know you have not been happy, but yet you felt there was a lot of nostalgia with that situation, right? And emotionally you were dependent on something or on that situation to bring in your abundance, your success. But again, because of that, your spiritual growth, your own spiritual growth had been stopped. So this is where you're coming back to your understanding that you need to work for your own justice. Something, that Ace of Cups, something new, a new beginning in love, a new emotional happiness, feeling happy, bringing back your self-love. Because some of you could have lost it because of this situation where you did not pay attention to what your own self-love is all about for some of you. Please talk to me about the Ace of Cups. So now you want that situation to move. Yeah, the King of Wands. You want to take action over this situation, or you will find somebody in your life, a mentor, a boss, who will guide you, who will be the visionary in your life, the Two of Wands, who will help you intuitively to envision what your future will look like if you can do this for yourself, right? So there is a lot of that energy I'm getting, where you are expanding your belief system. That's what I'm getting. You're learning to expand your belief system where you have not been able to move from that old status quo. Remember, I told you that, right? So this is your expansion of your own belief system in life. Please talk to me about the dark thoughts. And this is why you have been feeling very insecure, very unhappy in your own self, the Six of Cups. And some of you could have been having this dark thoughts because of an inner child issue, right? Or a soulmate energy. Can be anything. Yeah, see? Feeling very insecure about something in life. It also, mostly inner child, where you feel very insecure about a new love, a new situation, or getting together with people or with a soulmate who can make you happy. There is some kind of dark thought about that situation, which was your height of insecurity, or which made you very insecure about a situation of love in your life, because you have lost your self-love as well somewhere, where your emotions have dried up, right? So there has been a lot of insecurity about that emotional attachment. You were fearing that emotional attachment. right? Because you could have been emotionally attached to a situation from where you are liberating yourself, and it has been a bad experience for you, right? And that is where you could have been feeling insecure about bringing a new situation of happiness in your own life as well for some of you. But there is this King of Wand energy, somebody who will be able to show you the right direction. Because this person or this energy is a visionary, right? And knows what's going to happen if you do this or do that, a, a very mentor kind of an energy, right? Very friendly, could be mentor, but is a visionary, can see the bigger picture in their life as well, right? So please talk to me about the Sun and the Empress. So this energy could be guiding you towards this understanding. Yeah, see, fan the flames. Yeah, somebody could be fanning the flames here for you, asking you to leave that situation, move out of that emotional codependency, and take that leap of faith, right? And it could be either the King of Sword or the King of Wand, or both of them together, where there is a lot of envision or vision with analytical vision, right? Lot of strategic and analytical vision in life towards your own justice. So somebody could be in the month of January, you could be getting a lot of these things. Come on, move. Come on, move. Do this. Come on, get going. Somebody who is fanning the flames for you because they know you want it. It's just a matter of somebody motivating you to do that work. Please talk to me about the King of Sword and Justice. And some of you could get a catalyst here. Somebody who will be able to ignite that situation for you. Yeah, see? Lightness, yeah. Getting out of this negativity. Somebody could be telling you enough is enough. Enough is enough. Don't sit in that place. Get out of that negativity. Expand yourself. Expand yourself. Market yourself. Expand yourself. Move into a different area of your life that makes you happy. So you could be getting a lot of this motivational part of the story in the month of January that will help to lift your morale as well. Lift your morale as well. Please talk to me about the King of Wands. And you could have a mentor, a friend, a mentor, a guide, a boss, anybody. Yeah, see the man. There is a man in your life, Taurus, male or female, doesn't matter. But there is a man figure, in the form of the King of Wands energy here. Right? Who will help you? Yeah, see the cloud. When you have been very clouded over this situation and you could not lift yourself out of that negativity, right? And somebody would be here in the form of a male figure who will help you to move out of that negativity or that negative thinking or that negative situation in your life. Please talk to me about the man here. Somebody who is telling you, come on, you can do this. Right? Death, yeah. Somebody who is, brings back your passion in life. Brings back your passion, brings back your determination, helps you to become more resourceful. Somebody who can really go deep down into your psychological state and understand what you really want or what you have to really do now in order to liberate yourself from a bad situation in life. right? And expand yourself. Look, and expand yourself. Bring back, emotional equilibrium in your own self. So somebody could be helping you because they understand your deep psychological part of the story here. That could be the King of Wands. And this energy could be the one who is helping you to move past a situation that you have been caught in your life. Taurus, please talk to me about the Six of Cups. So in the month of January, you will definitely get a lot of help here. Okay, so keep your options open, guys. Please talk to me about the Six of Cups. Yeah, broom. Yeah, see? Somebody who will help you to move past all the unpleasantness in your life and clean and sweep out that inner child issue, the dark thoughts, whatever that situation where you have been scared of being emotionally happy, and ground back your own self, bring back your own fertility. So you will get a lot of help in the month of January, from different resources in your life who will come forward to work for you. To work for you. Right? So, yeah, so there will be a lot of transitional effect that you will go through in the month of January for yourself, guys, and you will see the difference. Okay, let's move into the next one. Behind a mask and the interlocutor. So this is where you have been possibly hiding a lot of feelings, hiding a lot of things, because like I said, you have been scared about this toxic situation. Maybe this is where you have been scared of doing something in your life, because you know that the moment you try to do something new or go towards something new or change your thought, you will be battered, right? But this is where somebody will help you towards the second week. I'm getting more so to clean you out of that situation, to help you clean that fear, to clean that fear, and help you to become light once again in life. Be happy, to enjoy your present times as well, right? So this is where you could have been scared of telling people anything, hiding a lot of things, putting up a facade in here. With this situation, you get the World, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, right? So there is a close to a cycle here as well. So towards the end of the month of January, you will be definitely closing an old situation which has caused you a lot of grief, nightmares, panic attack, where you have not been able to sleep well in the night, right? Because you want to move forward, you want to do a lot of things, but you have been guilty about that whole situation for some of you. So you have been hiding your situation from everybody. You have not been able to open up and tell people where you want to go, what you want to do in life, right? Because there could be a lot of guilt about you moving past a situation. So that once some cycle of it here is closing, please talk to me about the World card. The moment things are cleaned up in your life, guys, with regards to some kind of emotional baggage, the moment that thing is cleared up, see, Eight of Cups, the cycle will close. You will leave the old cycle behind. You will abandon something in your life, the Seven of Pentacles, where you have been stuck with that situation, where you wanted a turning point And it's the divine timing, right? It's the divine timing. Yeah, the strength and the wheel of fortune. Yeah, you will get back a lot of your strength, your personal power in your um, in your life where you have been drained. Yeah, see the nine of wands. You have been holding on to an old cycle in your life because you had been lacking your personal power in here, right? And this is where there will be a turning point. This is where you will be able to let go of something emotionally in your life that no longer serves you in order to close that old chapter. There's more I'm getting. Please talk to me about the Nine of Swords, where you have been under some kind of a guilt trip. Under some kind of a guilt trip, right? Where you have not been able to, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, where you have been under a guilt trip that if you free yourself and bring back your own success story, yeah, see Four of Pentacles that you have been stuck in, right? You had been stuck in that situation because some of you could be leaving an old situation, could be leaving an old job, could be going in for a self-employment. Some of you could be leaving an old relationship, could be moving past that to become single. Anything can happen. Anything can happen here, where you have been very insecure about your own success story. Some of you possibly felt that you don't have money enough to start a new self-employment. So you have been keeping things to yourself. You have not been talking about it. You have not been growing, nor have you been receding. You have been stuck in that same position. So from where, and that's more because you have been emotionally attached to something in your life that you had not been able to close, right? Which is where that close is happening in order for you to take your own journey forward. Going on a different route, going on towards a new journey in life that makes you emotionally happy, financially happy, in every respect, enjoying your freedom in life, right? Please talk to me about the Eight of Wands, where you have been very scared about doing anything in your life. You have been hiding a lot of things, putting a lot of things under cover. Yeah, the Three of Cups, right? So you can, you want to enjoy life again. You want to be social. You want to have fun. Some of you could go for, some of you could, yeah, see the Lovers, right? You want to bring back a relationship. You want to bring back a balance in your life with regards to people and relationships as well, right? Which is where you have been hiding a lot of feelings inside of you. You have not been telling them. So yeah, so changes are in the way towards the end of the month, guys. Please talk to me about Behind a Mask and Angels of the Four Directions in reverse, where some of you have been even had a difficult time socializing. You have been afraid of socializing. You have been afraid of people. Yeah, Temperance, right? This is where your harmony and balance that you'll be able to compromise with and bring it back into your life, right? You'll be able to compromise it. The Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy, Taurus, right? That you will be able to bring back your own stability in your life, where you will start feeling more stable and secured in yourself once again, right? Where you have learned, look, the Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, right? So you have learned your lesson about some kind of a partnership in here that has gone bonkers, where you have not been able to socialize with people, you have not been able to talk to people because you were always There has always been some kind of a drama over partnerships in your life. There has been personality clashes that you have learned about. You're recognizing that area of your life, right? So from where you want to bring back an emotional balance in yourself and compromise with the old situation in your life so that you, Taurus, you can move forward in your own self, in your own life. So there is a compromise with a previous situation that will happen, right? That will happen towards the end of the month, that will allow you to emotionally get out of a old situation, close that chapter. Please talk to me about the Eight of Cups and abandon an old cycle in your life that you had been attached with, basically. So there will be a compromise here. Yeah, Magnet. Yeah, you're moving past your own situation towards a new attraction in life. You're gravitating towards that new attraction in life, right? The Lovers. Yeah, you're becoming more social, you're becoming more, versatile in yourself towards the end of the month of January. Some of you could be even becoming quite talkative. After a long time, you want to talk with people, becoming witty, right? So there is some kind of attraction in your life that you are moving towards, closing an old chapter where you have been emotionally drained of your own emotions or your own happiness. So you want to bring back a lot of happiness in your life. Please talk to me about the Nine of Pentacles. You want to feel happy. You want to enjoy the fruits of your hard work. You want to enjoy life. The clock, yeah, there's a divine timing at play. There is a divine timing at play that's going to lead you towards the right direction, towards making a plan, discovering something, yeah, and temperance, right? Where you could feel a little bit restless around this portion in time about making a plan, doing something new in your life, because, there is a divine timing, right? Where you want to be independent, you want to be adventurous. Some of you could be very outspoken about your plan around this portion in time. So that also could bring in a lot of restless energy because you're very optimistic, or you will be very optimistic that you will be able to do the right thing in your life, is what I'm getting, right? From this fox, from something that's gone terribly wrong in your life. So you're coming out of some kind of deceit. You're coming out from some kind of a trap, toxicity, deceit, that energy that had been holding you back, not letting you move forward in your life, not letting you enjoy life in the way you want to, basically. Please talk to me about the Three of Cups. Keeping you away from people, not letting you socialize with your friends. Yeah, see, Beaver. Where others have been working against you, but now you want to make your dreams real. And you're persistent. You'll be very persistent. That if things work against you, you will still go forward. You will still be very persistent with the magician energy, right? You will not give up. You'll be very resourceful. You will find a way out. You will find a way out because you are very determined to bring back your own happiness in life. Please talk to me about the Temperance. About bring back balance, bring back harmony, find a solution, find a middle ground to make a compromise and work with that situation, right? You will not give up. You'll be very, very persistent. Yeah. Skype, right? Yeah. Because you're liberating yourself from some kind of an energy that had disbalanced you. So you're, yeah, see, behind the mask and this, this spirit card in the reverse that kept you locked and did not allow you to balance back yourself, right? So you know that things have worked against you guys, but this time around you will work for your own self to bring back your own balance in life. You will release people, you will release situations, you will compromise with the old situation because you are going to cut off a lot of things in your life that you do not want to be a part of anymore. Please talk to me about the Skype, because you want to move past towards a new situation in your life, guys. Diamond ring. So you could be compromising with a partnership here, with some kind of a marriage, some kind of a union, some kind of a partnership, right? There could be a divine intervention which will help you to move forward, or you could be liberating yourself from an old situation in order to go towards a new situation in your life in here. That brings back a lot of serendipity in your life. That brings back a lot of good luck in your life as well. So you know that you have to release your fear. You have to release your disbalance of your emotion. You have to let all that go because you want to make things real now. You want to make things real. You want to plan. You know there is a divine timing that's coming back to you. So you are being attracted to go towards the divine timing, which is there or which is going to be there towards the end of the month of January, from where you will be very persistent in working and releasing things that comes in between you and some kind of an agreement in your life, that commitment. Please talk to me about the diamond ring, some kind of a new agreement in your life, Taurus. Clouds, yeah, where you have been very clouded before and you have not been able to cut that cloud off, right? So this is where your third eye chakra is going to open up towards the end of the month, which will allow you to see things from your higher self. Your higher self will become very, very active. You will see things differently. You will experience things differently. You will feel things differently because you're rising above your own basic ability in life. You're rising above your own basic ability in life, guys. Please talk to me about the clouds in here. So you will be working very hard towards releasing yourself. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter. In order to expand your own life situation. Making stable changes in your life, where you are more matured with your understanding, with your experience, and with your ambition. So you will be making, towards the end of the month of January, guys, you will be going towards a new commitment that will help you expand your own destiny. That's the word. Going towards a new commitment in life that will help you grow and make stable changes towards your destiny. Okay, so keep working on this energy, Taurus, until I see you once again. Till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.